her peaches. Welcome to our 24th episode. I'm Erica.
And I'm Joyce.
Hello, Joyce.
Hi.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too.
Why are you feeling good?
Because we're together.
Together.
We're on this.
Together. Why are we so excited?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Why?
I think it's the fall vibes.
I think so. Don't talk to me about the weather.
That's so surface level of you, Erica. I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, actually, we're so affected by weathers, I think.
Everything besides weather. I mean, weather accounted too.
Because I can tell you why. Because we are. What is the word for that? I'm Scorpio. You're Pisces,
So we're feelers. We're
exactly.
we're amazing.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, tell people rate your week, life updates, 1 to 10. Let's go.
I'm feeling pretty alright today.
Alright?
No, not alright. I'm feeling pretty good actually.
Today or just like in general?
Today is not bad. Because, well, I got off work, everything went well, weather's nice, even though it's kind of drizzling, but you know, those like autumn breeze. And when I went out for jogging this morning, I feel like, you know, I started growing my group of friends, my group of elderly friends. They started nodding to me a lot more. Yeah. What I'm missing is the ones just saying 老友記. And I'm officially part of the crew. 老友記, that's how elderly call each other. It's so funny because every morning, whenever they start running in circles and then they walk past the whole other bunch of elderlies, they would go, 喂老友記早晨啊, 喂早晨啊老友記.
You wanna be in that crowd, right?
I need to blend in. We talked about
Yeah,
this,
we
right?
talked about
I'm so
this.
adaptable as a person.
You know, every time I think of you, whenever I wake up at like, I don't know, like 12 p.m., 11 a.m.
You should be guilty.
On the weekends when I wake up, and then sometimes when I when I think of you, and then I'm like, damn, Erica must have like already met the elderlies this morning at 6:30 in the morning, and them giving her like the stare.
The stare. Like,
and you
why
giving
are you
them
wearing so little?
Yeah, or like you giving them a stare like, can you walk a little faster?
That's actually true. Yes, okay. I like them. I love them in general, but can they walk a little faster?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like, we hate them now, but we're gonna be them. So
yeah, that's true.
And then we'll have some other people hating on us.
No, actually, not true. When I'm 70 or 80, I'm still gonna be that cool grandma.
You're gonna be fast as fuck.
Possibly.
Wait, so what's your number? Do you have a number?
Right. It's an 8. Oh, and also because I went to Disneyland the week before.
Tell us about it. Was it still really hot when you went?
Yes, actually, that day
I remember
was
it being really hot.
Yeah, but it was
What'd you
overall
do?
good experience. It's just, I mean, well, for those who don't know, Hong Kong Disneyland is probably at least 2 or 3 times smaller than
the
most
rest
other
of the
Disneylands
yes.
out there. But because of the vibe, you know, the whole like magical place kind of vibe, just got you into that mood.
Every time I go to Disneyland, I'm just in a good mood.
I know.
Like all my problems are gone. I'm like back to my childhood memories again and making new ones. What's your favorite thing in Disneyland?
Honestly, I like just what do you call that? It's the main street.
Yeah? Oh, the American Main Street?
Yeah, the main street.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's just a bunch of shops, but apparently it's built the same way as the founder, as the childhood place where the founder of Disneyland grew up in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's very magical, but it's also very, very vintage. You know, I'm all about the vintage vibes.
Yeah.
And you have all the candy stores, ice cream stores nearby, and like people selling balloons.
Yeah.
It's just the whole feel. It's just so romantic in a way.
Aww.
Yeah.
I love Disneyland. Like, I think there has to be something for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're not if you're a big fan of rides, there's still some rides. If you're a big fan of like, I don't know, like musical shows, and like they have plenty of shows. If you're a big fan of, I don't know, like taking pictures, every spot is a photo taking spot.
Yes, exactly. Well,
Can't
what's your
go wrong.
favorite part though?
Good question. I actually really like the shows.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. The shows are actually really good.
Because I saw The Lion King, and then I saw. Did they still have Lion King?
They do, but when I went, it's suspended because they have some other shows going on.
Yeah, so I saw that, and there was like this one that was like a classic like Disney show that they ran, and it was like with different. It was like Mickey Mouse or something, but it was like with different themes. Like there was like there was like a princess theme, and then there was like other like animations. So it's like in one show. I don't know if you.
I think it's the one that I saw. It's is there a book where
yes.
Well, that one is actually really good.
I watched it. I was like, that was actually quite pro, right?
Exactly.
Like the singers were quite good, the dancers were good. It was not that boring. It was quite fast. Yeah, I liked it.
And you know, that reminds me of when I was still in college. I joined the Dragon Ball team. Dragon Ball team, and then we have all these like competitions, open session, and we actually competed with the Disneyland team.
Ooh, and
they just look so vibrant, you know. They have so much energy, and everyone is just like don't give a shit about everything, so carefree. But they're actually good. Like they're good when they're competing, they're competitive, but when as long as they're off the race, all of them were just like singing and dancing and, you know, just having all fun together. Oh, so nice.
Didn't we talked about this? Like one of the best, was it one of the top most applied jobs?
Oh shit, yes, actually then we talked about this.
Yeah. Oh, we did. Deja vu. We're just repping Disneyland every single time.
Yeah.
They should sponsor us, thank you. Oh, we talked about it.
Oh, so that's been more than 2 weeks ago.
When did you go? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
I think so, yeah.
So nothing new. What's going on with our lives? Nothing. Drinking fall vibes beer, you know?
I mean, we went to a wine tasting workshop last Friday.
Did. That was something new for you.
That was something new. It was nice. It was decent. I learned a lot, and then I enjoyed the wine. I enjoyed the food. There are not a lot of people. It's just me and 2 other friends of mine. So it's a very exclusive class.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was being complimented a few times, so I enjoyed that.
Compliments are always good.
Yeah.
It's a healthy. I would say, like, if you do it right, it's a healthy thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't overdo something.
Exactly.
But when you do it, when you compliment someone in like a very organic, genuine, humble way, it just feels good, right? It's like
and because I actually feel like I put my heart into it, my heart, everything.
Yeah, you cared about it.
So when that was being appreciated, or you can see, I wouldn't really say potential, but at least you can like tell that I pay attention. That feels good.
Do you think compliments give you motivation too?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need a lot, but I might need just a little bit of recognition, you know, here and there.
Yeah. Speaking of compliments, I think I told you that.
What did you
I told you one time, I was like, oh, like this one girl.
Me?
Huh?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I said one girl, that I never met.
Oh, you told
the
me.
baseball girl. Yeah.
She said you're pretty.
She said I was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Beautiful means more substance.
Pretty is not enough for you.
Because beautiful just hits different. Because pretty is just like, oh, it's very common. But to say that someone's beautiful, it's like, it sets the you know what I mean? It's like there's like some words that are like that, you know.
The word beautiful just
builds it up.
More beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So when she said that, I mean, it's a surface level thing, I feel like, but she doesn't know me. But the fact that I would say she didn't bullshit it, because when she said it, it felt very like she genuinely wanted to compliment, right? It wasn't just like because she complimented me and then she left, so it wasn't like she's trying to gain anything, you know what I mean? But she just said it, and then I was like, I haven't heard a compliment in a while.
That would be actually really genuine compliment. Wait, so would you rather someone say that you have an amazing personality, or that you're beautiful?
both. No, because like amazing personality, like I feel like only people that I'm close with would say that. And I already know they think I have an amazing personality. So I don't need to like feed it out. I don't need to like get it out of them.
I could say you're beautiful too. If I don't want to say that you have an amazing personality, you know.
I don't know, but we talked about this. Like compliments hit different for people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's true. And coming from strangers, that means a lot.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh, I haven't read my week yet.
Oh yeah, how's your week?
I mean, it just kind of started, but so far, I think this week is quite good so far. I would say I'll put it an 8.
Huh? Not bad.
I have a feeling it's gonna be good. I'm optimistic, and I think there's a lot of things coming up, like gatherings, like our Halloween, your birthday, Christmas, maybe some trips to be planned, maybe some dinners. So just like I don't know, like I feel like there's more holiday vibes in general that's gonna come up, and that gets you in some kind of mood, right? You're just kind of in a more happy and relaxed, and I'm not talking about like going to like partying, but just like having these like small little moments with the perfect weather.
I think November
so nice.
All the way to mid-Jan or like end of Jan, it's like people are indulged in this like almost end of year, so more relaxed, and also Christmas coming up, so also like joyful, and then the beginning of a new year, so very refreshed. Like these 3 months are the best months. And
is this your favorite season? Is fall your favorite season?
Definitely. I'm a fall baby.
You are a fall baby, that's why. So would you say your birth month relates to the like what you prefer, like what your season preferences?
Oh, definitely. It has a part to play.
That's true, but I don't love spring. Like I don't know. Hong Kong March is like kind of cold. No,
you think it's cold? Last year's not.
Hawaii in March is good.
Yeah.
So it depends.
Hong Kong is only good in
now.
I think because Hong Kong. Yes, exactly. Weather is nicest in Hong Kong in November and December.
Yeah. I think this transition. Well, this kind of leads to our topic today, right? It's all things fall.
Yeah.
And the reason why we wanted to talk about this is because we're physically transitioning to this this season. The weather is transitioning to this, and you could just I don't know, like the whole mood changes. You know,
yeah, it puts me in this very like peaceful, reflective.
I mean, your voice sounds very peaceful too right now. So.
I'm trying to get into that what the ASMR.
ASMR voice.
Exactly. Breathe in, breathe out.
yoga session right now.
Yeah, I need to start meditating. Yeah, that's also one thing. I think now that I think about it, meditating is not about like I'm trying to build a good habit or a nice routine or anything about it. It's really about practicing how to focus, because I'm so easily distracted, I think.
Are you?
I am.
So how do you stay focused at work and stuff?
I try.
I
try really hard.
How long do you think your attention span is? Like
30 minutes, 45
okay.
minutes. Oh, I think one of the reasons for me to focus at work is that I do actually have task at hand that is
you have the urgency
exactly.
to finish it.
I do that because there's a need to complete it. But if there's
a timeline.
Yeah, if there's no timeline, then
that's true.
Yeah, I want to focus, but it's so hard for me to focus. Yeah.
So where did your brain go? Sorry.
Do you want me to?
No. Tell me later.
No, honestly though, I like whenever I am alone, or even when I'm with someone, if I'm not thinking about something, I'm humming like some kind of songs. I'm just like forming melodies in my head. Like even sometimes at court, I was at court representing someone and then listening to the judge giving me like comments and stuff. Somehow, at some point, my mind just like wanders. It is really bad. and you know.
Now I know why we take so long to it's not that we don't want to record, but our habit is actually procrastination. I realize it's a bad habit that we both have.
We're distracted and we're procrastination.
Yeah. You know, okay, one sidetrack was like I wanted to add is like I found a way, like this is just like my own habit, because at first I was like, oh, I'm quite easily distracted too. So like, and with my job nature, a lot of things don't have deadlines unless I set them. I mean, they're due, but it's like, it's either I get it done 2 p.m. or I can get it done at 11 p.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course I want to get it done at 2 p.m., but my mind could lead me to finish it until 11. So one thing I do is I actually do one task and then I give myself a small reward. Small reward. It could
like
be
a small piece of candy.
Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah.
Or listen to one song, or watch one YouTube that's under 5 minutes, or I don't know, go get a drink.
Do you listen to songs when you're working?
I do. We talked about this. You said you can't listen to like rock music. Or no, was it? You said you couldn't.
Sometimes it depends. Actually, but if I'm like drafting in English, I couldn't listen to music in English language.
Oh,
interesting. That would really like distract me.
Are you that type of person that when you have when you're listening to songs, you're very in tune with the song? Like you get.
I am. And I do listen to the lyrics itself. So that's why I couldn't have like two voices of the same language in my head. My head like can't juggle. I become a man.
I listen to very like more rap, more a bit of noise music, because for some reason the noise makes me more focused. But when I'm too quiet, I lose focus.
Yeah, it can't be too quiet for me too. I found that house or techno music actually quite helps these days.
Can you hum a techno music?
I can't hum. I don't want to go into humming, you know. Okay. There's some copyright issues.
Let's not even talk about humming today, because humming will just lead to out of control and a whole chaotic Erica.
No, actually, you know what? That's what I like about podcasts, because we're kind of a little bit all over the place, but we talk about everything, and that's the fun of podcasting.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need to. I mean, of course, we have a theme, but then we also just ramble and share with our listeners.
Yeah,
so just
some
between
days,
ourselves.
Some days are more structured and some days are not, which is fine. I think everyone is different. So so let's talk about why this topic, Erica. We kind of talked about it because it's the weather, but like, what is one thing that, like, when you think of fall, it could be something that's tangible, it could be something intangible. What is something that reminds you of very strongly?
Well, the tangible thing would be it's so cliche, but it's the maple leaves. Even though there are there's not much in Hong Kong. For those who can't see what we're doing, we're drinking beer with the beer can is like a fall edition beer. So the beer can have like,
it looks amazing.
Shapes of maple leaves all over.
Shapes and shades.
Yeah, shapes and shades. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I appreciate the creativity and the effort in this packaging.
Product design game.
Strong.
Yeah, I really like maple leaves. I really like it. Like my phone screen wallpaper. Yeah. Or like my laptop wallpaper.
Is maple leaves?
Right now it's not, but it used to be.
It will be.
And then I remember I used to have like this phone case with like what do you call that? They find like a real maple
real
leaves,
ones, okay.
Real ones, and I dry it,
That's
and
so
then they
cute.
like merge it or somehow
glue it,
glue it and frame it into the phone case.
Yeah,
and I used it for a really long time.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I really like it for no reason. Like, I don't know what's the meaning of it, but it's just the shape of it.
Yeah.
The aesthetic of it. It's like, yeah, so that's a tangible thing for me.
I know what to get you for your birthday.
A piece of maple
from Tobo, yes. So you can stick it on your forehead.
Wait, what's on my forehead?
You should be a maple leaf in Halloween. We should dive into Halloween stuff later too.
Shit. You're a mic.
What is on?
No, you are a mic.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, what's the tangible thing for you?
For me, well, I mean, do you resonate me as like a fall girl? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, you're not.
But I don't know, like this year, I just feel like I think it's really the weather that made me, the humid weather that we had for the past few months made me like, I was just really sick of it and over it to a point, because we're still masking, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that just made me to a point that, like, you know what, I'm really over it, this weather. I just want cool weather where, like, I'm not breathing, like, under all my sweat, and I'm just uncomfortable all the time. Now that I can actually, I want to go out because weather's so comfortable, there's nice breezes. Honestly, intangible thing, though, is actually, I think now that I think deeper, what is one thing that I like about fall is because it's a transition to Christmas. Boom! Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I think I was thinking about it so long. I was like, oh, what is one thing, like fall candles? And Joyce is not really about fall candles, you know that.
Yeah, you're not about fall.
Yeah, I'm more of a summery, like, candle girl, right? With, I don't know, flowers and peach and hibiscus, whatever. So yeah, I think it's mostly because Christmas just hits different too, because holiday mood is on full force. And then recently, like the past 2-3 years, I think you saw too, like we have like real Christmas trees, and then we decorate it as a family, and then we have like themes.
That's really nice.
So I think it's really the transition. I mean, I do enjoy this part where it's like, it's actually not too cold. You don't have to wear, I mean, Hong Kong's never really cold, but also because I think I lived in like hotter places in the country, like Hong Kong and like Hawaii is like where I live the most, right? So I've never really adapted to super cold weather.
Yeah, I don't even think I would actually enjoy like really cold weather.
That's true.
But this is
like
quite perfect for me.
I'm like quite alright with this, you know, just like a light jacket, like a light sweater.
I'm okay with it getting just a little cooler so that, well, we can wear more, you know, fashion.
That's
more
true.
Fashion
That's
staples,
true.
like the trench
That's
coat
true.
and everything. But.
Yeah, but what do you think are some things that our listeners could, or you think our listeners could do, or like get in the mood for fall? Like, what are some things that you could suggest? Because you're a Scorpio.
I mean, well, first off, fall in Hong Kong is probably just summer for every other country.
Yeah.
In terms of the temperature and the weather, but if you're in Hong Kong, definitely just take the opportunity and go outside, enjoy the nature.
Agree.
I went hiking last weekend.
Ooh, that must be nice.
Yeah, we actually went to this place in Yuen Long, near Yuen Long, where they have like a whole maple leaves, what do you call that, like a track full of planted with maple leaves. It's actually called maple leaves, like, I mean the direct translation is like maple leaf woods from Islam. I forgot that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was nice because if it gets cooler, then the maple leaves will actually turn red, and that's one of the few places that you can, you know, witness the whole blooming season in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
That was nice. And camping. A lot of people go camping, you know, like especially these 2 years, because, well, there's not much to do. And
Oh, camping would be nice this weather.
yeah. But you know the thing about camping, it's debatable in a sense where outside of Hong Kong, camping is a lot of fun to most because it's so spacious, and you build a tent, you get to hike around, you might do a little bit, there's like lakes probably that you can just jump into and everything. But in Hong Kong, the lack of space is just like your tent is probably just 10 meters from the tent next to you, and then 10 meter, another 15 meters next to you, there's another 10, and there's not much to do. I get it. Yeah, you are basically just cooking 4 to 5 meals a day. Outside of your tent, right outside of your tent.
I think
so,
it's different because demographically we're smaller.
yeah.
So I think camping in Hong Kong is really for people who just really enjoy the concept of it, right?
Yes.
The whole, because I know some people do enjoy like maybe setting some. I know a lot of people enjoy like setting up like the tents, right?
Yeah. Cooking in the wild.
Or cooking in the wild,
probably,
yeah, like those things. But maybe if like people for me, like I would prefer like actually making a thing out of it, as in like going on a road trip, doing hikes during the day, going by the lake, you know. So it's like there's more aspects to it, right?
True. Yeah, I'm okay with it, but I'm also like, I don't feel like there's like
a
like
need
I'm
to,
yes, like I don't feel like I'm a loss if I don't go.
I agree. But if it's anything, if people who like camping, it's now because it's because you have to appreciate the weather.
Like these 3 months again. It's these 3 months.
Yeah, it's really 3 months.
Yeah, I don't see. The thing is, I don't think there's really winter in Hong Kong. So for me, it's like these 3 months. It's all fall.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fall/Christmas, right? Exactly. I would actually. I don't know. Like, do you think people shop more during fall? Because I think they do.
Well, for me, definitely, because I give myself an excuse to. It's like
buy
birthday
new clothes?
present for myself.
Yeah.
But I think so. Yeah, because it's an actual transition from like warm weather into the cooler. I would say.
Yeah.
So that's a reason to shop. Like, you have to shop for sweaters, knits, coats,
yeah, you want a
boots.
fresh change, a little change in your wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
And then also just like buying gifts, I guess. I don't know, is buying gifts for friends still a thing? Like I would do like I don't know, gift exchange.
Should
or
we
like,
exchange candles? Would that be fun?
Isn't
like, we each pick out a scent that
shit.
we think
the
each
person
other
likes.
would like.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Isn't
do
there
it.
such thing as Friendsgiving?
Yeah.
When is that?
Well, it's just Thanksgiving,
No,
but
that's
then
true.
if you don't have family around, then it's Friendsgiving.
That's cute.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's the 20th of November. But we don't even celebrate Thanksgiving in Hong Kong. Would that be kind of stupid?
We don't.
It's okay. We always make.
We can make our own thing.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what?
What?
Sorry, it's kind of irrelevant, but you talk about festival and think about like fall festivals in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Mid-Autumn Festival is it's an autumn festival, but it doesn't feel like fall at all.
It doesn't, because of the weather. So
yeah, because of the weather.
Well, Halloween is coming up.
Oh yeah,
Halloween it's not a tradition by any means.
Yeah, for those who don't celebrate, those with religions,
they don't. Yeah.
But it's
for
just
us,
an excuse. Yeah, it's for us.
It's for us.
Like, dressing up is becoming an annual thing for us.
I think so. I mean, I try to think of like why I love dressing up, but I can't give you a reason why. You know what I mean?
You just love the idea of it. You love
maybe I love planning it.
Yeah, I think you love planning it.
Because think about it, like I already love like planning what I wear when I see you guys. So it's like, if it's like on not another level, if it's like shifting to like Halloween, it's different, right? It's like a once a year thing for. So maybe that's why it's the aspect of the planning of it. It's not really about the wearing.
True.
I mean, of course I'm happy wearing it, but I think it's the behind process of like actually researching all these like funny like costumes or ideas that gets me in that mood. I think it's rather that, actually, now that we see it.
Honestly, I think we had a good time planning for it last year, the three of us. Me, you, and Angel.
I did. I appreciate it.
I should have done it this year. No, it's not like with couple it's not fun, but you know, like girls are more into this kind of stuff. With boyfriends, it's just like
they just tailor to them.
Exactly, and they're just like doing whatever, following your whatever.
Some guys like it, I think. No.
Yes, some, but
last year was so fun. I felt very free because actually our night was quite free flow if you think about it. Like we had where did we have dinner?
In the hotel. We ordered takeaway. And then the rest of the night was just whatever. Was just like rest was history, right? It was like just went out, like saw people, like walked around and saw people wearing costumes, took pictures. It was quite fun.
That was nice. And
the only
weather
thing
was
is
nice.
the cab ride home. That's torture.
That's hard.
Do you still keep those boots?
Yeah. I was the only one who was keeping it.
Yeah, you kept it.
Because
I think mine is like completely
dirty?
Yes, too dirty.
Completely destroyed.
It completely destroyed.
Mine was a little bit, but it was like I could still wear it.
I still kept the corset though.
Thank you. Can't wait to see you wear it this year.
I'll show you.
I'll show you. But what do you think, like, in terms of, I think people don't really decorate their homes in Hong Kong, right, for Halloween? Not as much as like in the States.
You know what? Actually, back in time, Halloween is one of my favorite festivals.
Really?
When I was still at school. Actually, when we were in primary school.
Really?
Because we have the contest. And I enjoy dressing up for the contest.
I don't remember what I dressed up.
I don't remember. I just remember, like, it was stupid. It's not like actual dress up. It's just like putting on a mask and stuff. But the trick-or-treat part got me excited, and like just running around, not needing to have class, and weather's so nice, and it's literally 2 days before my birthday. It's all the things like adding up that makes me so excited about it.
Oh, that's cute. I also wanted to add one more thing. Now that we're talking about more of this costume thing, or like theme parties and stuff, I also know why. Where's the root come from? I don't think it's like, you know how I feel like everybody, when they enjoy doing something, it's not, I mean, it's kind of spontaneous, but at the same time, there has to be some back end reasoning, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the reason why was like, my parents, every year, they always did like themed birthday parties for me.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. One year they did, well, theme as in like,
how am I never invited to any of your parties?
Because they know you don't like to dress up. No, I don't know.
Ouch.
We weren't close back then. We weren't close until P4, P5, primary 4.
You don't have...
I did it like way
parties
earlier than that.
Okay.
Like themed ones. Like,
okay, you're forgiven.
Big ones. And now you're invited to all, so yay for you.
There's no themed anymore. I don't want to come.
Yo, we can make it themed if you want.
Let's do it next year.
I already know what my theme.
28. Oh, sorry.
You know what we... Bolo Lin. It's okay. I'm still young. You can bolo. No, I was gonna say, like, next year for my birthday, you know what we should do for my theme?
What?
Everybody needs to be an essential oil. So everybody has the same kind of dress up, but you just have to name it differently.
Okay. Do we need to actually make the whole like Sure.
Okay, that's really bad, actually. We'll think about it later.
Revisit this topic later.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just like going back. I was saying, like, I think it's the rooted thing. Like, because I always had happy memories when I was small with these themed parties.
That's why.
Yeah, that's probably why. But anyways, interesting. What else do you like for Halloween? I mean, for fall.
For fall?
Don't you have your favorite drink of all time? Is it available now?
Oh, yes, I have to tell you that story.
Okay. Is it funny?
It's not funny, it's just annoying. So,
make it quick.
I have that basic girl vibe inside of me
to
pull every fall, which is to order that PSL, the pumpkin spice latte. It's like an obligatory thing. And last weekend, I went to, because somehow, like, there are not a lot of cafes in Hong Kong that sell PSL.
I don't even know where this
Starbucks is one of those.
Yes.
And somehow I thought Starbucks is very common, but there are not that many Starbucks anymore. And there isn't one close to my workplace. Or it's just not along my route to, commute back to office. So anyways, last weekend I somehow found a Starbucks on my way to somewhere. And then I just walked into it, ready to order my PS. I already thought about it. It's gonna be like hot grande size, extra shot, less syrup. It's very customized.
Okay.
And then I ordered everything. I was about to pay, and then the barista was like, "Oh, sorry, Gajo, we ran out of pumpkin powder, or like the pumpkin liquidy thing.
Yeah,
they ran out of both."
This was a Starbucks.
A freaking Starbucks.
Where was this?
Festival.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so angry. And so yeah, I still haven't got my pumpkin spice latte.
Why don't you make one?
Yeah, I thought about it. But it's actually not that easy to get pumpkin spice.
Really?
Paste.
Really? Don't you
I
just need
can't-
pumpkin powder? You need more? You need the paste.
Paste or powder. I can't find it a taste.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm so
Good
just so
luck.
annoyed.
I think everyone's just ordering it now. They're trying to be everyone's secretly actually basic.
Yeah, it's actually good. I mean, you don't enjoy it because you don't like cinnamon, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I think yeah, that's why I don't like cinnamon.
Yeah, that's literally the only non-caffeine drink that I like from. Yeah, this is the only time I'll order Starbucks.
Do you like mint chocolate?
Oh yes, actually that I like to.
Yeah,
that I like to.
that
Or
one's good
gingerbread latte.
Ooh.
Nice.
You like ginger?
I do. Gingerbread latte every Christmas at Starbucks, or there's this other drink I forgot.
You like
the name
sweets?
I don't, but I love ginger.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat ginger, just raw ginger.
Huh, your taste bud is semi-similar to my dad's too. Is it a Scorpio thing?
I think so.
Because don't you like banana cake? My dad's
I
favorite.
love
That's my
banana
dad's
cake.
favorite dessert.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm telling you, it's a seasonal thing. It has to be.
Yeah, I think so. Does he like fugua?
Well, probably not.
Sorry, that's getting completely off track. Yeah, that's a pumpkin spice latte. I think I either try making some at home or I'll go hunting down another Starbucks.
Sure, let us know.
It's so annoying.
Wait, so we wrote down fall movies in this, but I actually have like no recommendations of any fall movies that any movies that remind me of. Oh, I need to watch it during fall.
I don't, but because fall to me feels more like the season of love than like spring.
Really?
Yeah, fall to me is just like everything romantic. So to me, it's just like
interesting.
time for me to start rewatching all my chick flicks, which brings me back to Legally Blonde yesterday.
Legally Blonde is actually in the popular autumn films on Google.
It is?
Yeah. I thought you searched this. That's why you watch Legally Blonde.
No, but for what reason? It's like nothing to do with fall.
You're right. There's nothing to do with
Or
fall.
maybe because she went into law school, and in law school, like the term starts in
what
September.
was the season and what was the season that was filmed?
I have no idea. I think
it was
September.
it was like fall.
Yeah, because it's like beginning of school year.
Yeah, and all she was like everything that she was wearing was like winter fall vibes.
Ah, that's true.
I think that because a lot of movies that I'm looking here now, everyone's wearing long sleeved. Like it's like Harry Potter.
That's true. Yeah, Harry Potter. R.I.P.
Yeah. The Blind Side.
Yeah. Yeah, the
E.T.
reason for me watching that though is I was just thinking about how unrealistic it is.
Sorry.
Legally Blonde.
Oh, Legally Blonde. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what are you worried?
After We Fell. That's a movie last year.
Yeah, does anyone watch the After series?
I'm sure they do. Let us know.
He's so hot.
We should do
so hot.
we should do a Discord channel just with his name. Remember we talked about Discord channels?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
It's a good way to self-promote.
I agree.
Okay, question to anyone who, if you agree with me, please DM us on Instagram. Should Joyce dress as a Mike?
What the hell?
Or as a Peach?
I'm telling
on
you, no one's gonna
Halloween?
respond.
Okay, I'll just leave it out there. But
Okay, maybe there's
and
gonna
then
be
promote
DMs.
our brand.
Sure. Okay, fine. So yeah, I think we talked about most of the tangibles, like things that you could buy, right?
Oh, fall shopping though.
Yeah, for shopping.
What kind of stuff do you buy in fall? Oh, we talked about that.
We
It's
talked
just
about like clothes. We talked
Yeah.
about essential oil. Candles.
Yeah.
I don't. What else? What else can people buy? A PSL. Buy some drinks. Buy some autumn designed beers. Canned beers.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
let's get into the intangible stuff, right?
Sure. Let's do that. What are some? On top of our heads.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you're like, ooh, like I want to get into this, or ooh, I want to do this during this season?
I think, you know what? It might not have something to do with. It might not have anything to do with
Fall.
fall, but it's just because it's close to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like time for me, for you, like people like us who is always so reflective of ourselves, that would actually start to like gathering our thoughts. I think about, wow, like these 10 months just passed by so damn quick.
Yeah. A look back.
Yes. And look
like
back.
that.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you think, like, is there some stuff that you think like that could be improved on, like some directions, or like some sort of routines that you would like to start building towards the end of the year?
I think this is also I think it's a little bit of what you said, right? Like looking back, not because it's fall, it's just because it's the end of the year as well. And I think we've been talking about this for so many times. The past couple of years has just been really hard with COVID, and I feel like at this point, like I feel like COVID is like not as highly it's kind of like we're living with it, but it's not something that I want to be living with it, you know. There comes with like cons to it. And so, but I think the pro side to this is the intangible thought, where I start to think about my health a lot. Health in terms of like physical health and mental health. So I think what I wanted to do is, besides dancing, besides wake surfing, like these are all good exercise, but I mean, me and John, we talked about this, like I think the diet that we have, the exercise routine that is suitable for us, like we actually don't have enough knowledge of that for our body. And we might actually take up, like when he comes back, maybe we're gonna like do some like PTs. PT, personal training, that his friend recommended, or his friend used to work there or started the company, to actually kind of cut some body fat, I would say, and also find like a good routine that is like healthy for me. Because I think a lot of stuff that I do is like not really, I want to like build up muscles too for my body, you know. So in terms of physically, I do want to focus more on my health and also mental health, because with us, we're so affected by everything, and COVID was, I think, I don't know, I think it hit you too, but it hit me, I felt like more, just because like the staying in process really made me think a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so I think with this routine, like if I stay more at home now, I have to make it healthy for myself.
Yeah.
I have to set, like I have to actually set guides and like rules, not rules, that's not make it so rigid, but like healthy parts that I can implement in my daily routine. And I think everybody should, right? Like take some time for yourself. It's more like enjoy the things that you are passionate with. It could be small guilty pleasures. Just like implement here and there, you know, because we always talk about this, like it's really important to really take good care of yourself first before you move on to because there's no way you could take care of the other person well if you're not happy yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
So just prioritize on the little things you need, you know, whether you need a oil diffuser, or whether you need a PSL, whether you need a trip.
It's necessary.
It's necessary
to just get your mind off all the work and like,
I totally agree,
everything that's like happening.
Yeah. And I think I was like doing the research when we were looking at this, doing this podcast, right? It was like you said you heard of it, the seasonal affective disorder, which is actually true symptoms, right? Like you get into like this thing, like seasonal depression, the weather is more cold down, you start to have a little, you're a little more upset, and it's you stay in more.
That is why, like, I think it's Sweden that has the highest rate of suicides, because like
I thought it was Seattle.
Nah, I think it's Sweden. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it's like there's an updated. Maybe, because it's always like cold, and like the winter time is so long, and it's just like dark most time out of the day.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. So I think it's towards the end of the year, like it's important to what you said, right? Like set some goals and like what to look back on. What are some things that you care about now? What are your priorities now?
Yeah.
What can you do to implement those? And then just get some vitamin D whenever you can. Like I think sunshine just really always puts us in a good mood. It's never a bad time to get some sunshine, you know.
So a little bit of that autumn breeze with a little bit of that vitamin D in the sun.
Agree.
It's like healthy body, just
healthy
mindset.
Body,
yeah.
Healthy mindset.
Yeah, I mean, I've been loving my new routine of just like going out for a jog or a run, like almost every day.
That's so zen for you.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like it's not even about like I'm trying to like lose weight or anything, but it's just the habit of it just brightens up my day.
Yeah, and I think that is something that we call like actually finding something that does serve a purpose for you. Actually, if anything, I would say like the most important thing for Erica now it's to maintain her running session in the morning.
Yeah, I think
because that's one thing that you can control, and something that just helps you in everything that you do.
Yeah,
right. It's so budget free too.
Exactly. And if there's one more thing that I would want to do this fall, is really to go on a few more hikes. Ooh. I enjoy it so much.
I would go with you.
Yeah, we should.
Easy hikes though.
I don't do difficult ones. Okay. Yeah. I know there are people who like it's so technical.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah. I mean, hope you guys like are in this like fall mood as much as we are.
Yeah. And
enjoy our ASMR voices.
PSL/ASMR.
I was still thinking about PSL.
Alright, so thank you guys for listening, and we hope your day is as peachy as this episode. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Like and rate this podcast on Spotify and iTunes.
Comment or DM us on any of our social media platform as well. Talk to you in the next one.
Bye.